Hello? I am here now. So, today, before we start, I wanted to show off this wonderful art that I got. I commissioned some royalty to create this for me. And I've got the little for when you do collabs and you have the Discord overlay where you have different versions for when you're talking and when you're not talking. So that's the talking and not talking versions, and I'm also going to be incorporating this base one into a screen for the beginning of the stream for when still waiting for people to kind of come in, just so it's not a black screen with my avatar kind of just moving around, looking down at the bottom screen and closed eyes. So that's really wonderful. It was a Duke of the Western Lands by the moniker Duke of Ash. Very wonderful work, very sweet. The little heart sparkles and the heart stars, and also I have a new outfit. I can't show it on the what do you call it? The program that I'm using, but I can pull up the images that I had taken here. So I've got this outfit with the nice little dress and little close-up. This is for references for the commission. But yeah, it's long-sleeved, high-neck dress with the frayed edges on the bottom, and I think Duke did a really good job of capturing that in a sweet little chibi way here. So, without further ado, I'm going to leave this up on this screen, just in case we want to go back to it later if anyone comes in later and doesn't see it. But I think we can just go right into playing some more Chibi-Robo. I'm just going to very quickly have to deal with the audio again, because it's going to do the thing again. Where is that window? Now, the audio shouldn't be super loud when it comes up this time. I hope. Still pretty loud, but how's the balance on the voice versus the game this time? It's okay? Okay, we'll go from there and we'll see if it needs any changing later. Just going to quickly close my browser. And we should be ready to get back into it. It is Chibi and also Robo. So I completely forget what it is we were doing previously. But I know we've got a few objectives. Last week we did give, that's right, because this is the wrong, no wait, yeah, because it's the wrong one, that's why. I have to move, because it changed the shape, or it changed the size of the VC face window, so I have to move my avatar again. Okay, there we go. We should be in it now, right? Actually, because this is 4x3, I can kind of just move it over so that it's on the edge of the screen. Is that better? Just so that it's, there isn't so much black space on the left. And that sort of makes room that we could potentially, I mean, I'm gonna, oh dear, I did not mean to grab that. I want to grab last follows and alert box and put those over on the left here. Well, alert box can stay in the middle, but yeah, we'll go with that. That looks a little better, I think, because it also gives me a little more room to sort of wobble around. But yeah, last time we gave Captain Plankbeard the Scurvy Splinter, whatever his ship was called, and that was something that we had been meaning to do for a bit. I think the previous stream was when we actually got the ship. But I don't entirely remember where we were going. I remember we still haven't met the aliens, who may or may not come back someday. Yeah, so we need to find him a crew, because he doesn't have a crew anymore. I don't know what happened to his crew, but we'll have to find some wary adventurers who might want to come be part of Plankbeard's crew. Okay. The violence right from the start. Wow, the tracking on these are amazing. I say as I miss multiple times in a row. I was just gonna go pick up this twig, which honestly, it doesn't really seem like it's out of place when it's in the backyard. Yeah, there's a, some form of landing pad there. I'm not quite sure. We have to find the code for the suitcase under the Sanderson's bed so that we can get up to the windowsill where we can plant a flower, a special flower that is apparently able to grow, but also it was created by one of those little robotic flowers that does the funky dance in the sun, by the name of Funky Phil, or Phil Funk if you prefer. Do they give English or like European names the backwards treatment in Japan the same way they do here with Japanese and other East Asian names? Or do they just put them in the right order? regardless of which is which. Like, do they... Because they have... They know of, like, some famous Westerners, right? Like, they don't say Jackson Michael, do they? Or, like, Willis Bruce. Something like that. It's just... It might just be that I've never seen it, but, like, anytime I've seen Japanese media that has a Westerner in it, they would still have the Western organization of names. Yeah, that would make sense, right? So, So it's a uniquely Western thing to make other people have to do the same thing as you. Oh, I thought maybe I could sneak in. What? Jenny is developing insomnia. Oh right, I need to be properly transformed in order to speak to Jenny. Jenny, I don't think I'm qualified to answer that question, if I'm being entirely honest. Right. Of course, you should just do things and then not tell people about them, because then they don't count, right? How do I get up to that, I just get over there? Okay. I think it might just be over there. It might be that easy. Let's see. Today we are a frog explorer. I think we should just kind of feel out the frog suit a little bit, you know? We've done the trauma suit, we've done Drake Redcrest, we've done the ghost. As much as I like the ghost costume, it's very fun. No. Please. Oh dear. How terrible. Alright, let's see if we can maybe help her with math. Is that our next adventure? There's nothing more fun than a good night of mathematics. Isn't that right, chat? I don't know if, hello? Can I help? I have a mathematical brain. I'm a robot. A Chibi-Robot. Yes. Allow me to help. I think math is pretty neat. Sigh. Am I doing something wrong? but I'm playing the role of a chibi robot that is playing the role of a frog. We've been in this game for 6 hours of gameplay. Isn't that wild? I don't know, I think math is pretty neat because you can turn the numbers into other numbers, and those numbers can tell you things, and then those things are like, oh, please stop going over things. Those things are like helpful. Oh, we did it. Oh, we can go even further beyond. No idea where I'm going. But it is up. And it is new and uncharted territory. Wow. Imagine putting all this work into putting these like stars here when no one in the house is ever going to see it. That's kind of sad. I think we almost have enough to buy the spaceship. Oh. I believe I am being accosted by a kitty. Hold on, I'm gonna have to play one-handed for a second. I must. Where is she? She refuses to cooperate today. I think it's quite interesting that I can just see outside the house from up here. Are they so poor they had to sell part of their roof? Where's the rake? It's down below. Pardon me. Something preventing me from reaching this? I don't understand. Do I have to go onto this platform here and then do a little copter in? Is it the big puzzle? I am confused. But such confusion. Oh, right. We must constantly charge or else face consequences. So I'm definitely like open to if anyone actually knows how to make that whole frog ring thing there with the waterfall work. Maybe it's because Chibi-Robo has a soul. And the nature of the soul is nebulous and difficult to... Is that just a really big skylight? I guess it must be. And they've got a skylight there too. How much leakage do you think they get in a year? Like, this seems like a very leak-prone setup they've got here, because they got the... Yeah, it's a pretty bougie house for people who are apparently out of money. They've got 2 stories. They've got a foyer. I mean, in the first place, what are those called? When you have a single unit house, is it just called a single unit? It's not a condo or a townhouse or anything like that. It's literally just a house connected to nothing with its own yard all the way around. Well, we have to assume because we can only go in the one yard. Do you think maybe the frog suit makes us jump higher so we can get up this without spending as much battery? Wouldn't that be neat? No, don't. Every mistake that I make costs battery that might be required at the top. This is like the Dark Souls of Chibi-Robo. No, I pressed the A button though. I know it's riveting to watch me try to climb this castle over and over again, which is why I'm doing it, for the content. Because it's only the best content. And I'm not saving, because that is a pro gamer strat to save a couple seconds every time I have to go charge because I made a mistake. Gotta do it in one. Some people say that Dark Souls 3 is the Dark Souls of Dark Souls, but it's really not. I think Dark Souls 2 is probably the Dark Souls of Dark Souls. Because it's the one nobody likes, which means it must be harder, right? Cool. Oh, that's a new noise. That's the noise when you can't immediately fire while you're still taking the... or you can't immediately... what would you call that? Look in the first person while you're still pulling out the blast. And apparently we can't get that that battery up there yet because those little soldier characters are blocking it. And there's one that appears to be on a track, which assumedly means we have to get that soldier to move in order to get that battery there. Which looks like we need to place the battery here. The C battery, which we do not have. But, wait, isn't that the C battery there? Yeah, so how do you get it? Here's the D battery. Wow. A mummy has never said such nice things to me. Wait. What? Is this a shortcut? Did I just unlock a shortcut? Well, the night is in. And as we know, we have to get back to the Chibi house. If I just unlocked a shortcut, then that whole grinding out battery to climb the castle thing is actually completely moot, because we can just do it now. Oh, everyone. Everyone, look at how many scrap we have. We've reached the funny number once again. Now we must save. Should we save it over this one, where it has the funny number, or should we just keep saving here and just kind of go with it? I feel like saving over the funny numbers over and over again is going to just get confusing and yeah. It's interesting that you don't lose battery while you're in here. Some kind of like Tesla-esque charge field or something, maybe. We do unfortunately have to spend the scrap in order to build a bridge in the kitchen. But these little chibi gadgets, it's amazing that we can have these little things around and no one stubbed their toes on them, or I know they're exactly the right size to stub your toe on, right? Like, they're like, you know, like 10 centimeters tall. And then we gotta look at what we got in the shop. Oh right, we got the ship already. We need to buy the car now. So now Chibi-Robo can drive and fly, except apparently neither, because Chibi-Robo doesn't have a license. If I had to guess, the car is going to have something to do with that other car that we found at the next to the Sandersons' bedroom. Maybe there'll be some sort of race mini game, or just some sort of, look at how cool my car is, I bet you don't have a car as cool as I have. And then we go, well actually we do have a car as cool as you have. Can I not give her... Oh right, I did not mean to talk to Sunshine. I meant to talk to Jenny. Jenny, how can I give you this ring? Do I have to be wearing the frog suit? Yes. Yes, it does. Okay, so it seems we cannot. Currently. But we definitely can go back to the upstairs and go see the top part of the castle there. I believe the spot we walked by on the way up in our climb was the one that needed the D battery, if I'm not mistaken, and maybe that D battery will move the little character who is blocking the C battery, which could perhaps bring us to where the princess is. And everyone's doing alright over here? Okay. Seems good. It's actually honestly pretty cheap, the amount of energy it takes to charge these little warps. And I think it's frankly pretty amazing that this tiny robot that you can buy commercially has warp technology, not even as like a feature of the main product, but as just an add-on. You just, if you think about it, it's like the warps are a completely optional feature in the Chibi-Robo product catalog. If your Chibi-Robo never decided to, you know, create one with the scrap, then it would never be there. And I think that's beautiful. Oh wait, no, it's full of funky sweat. What happens if we do this? Literally nothing. Cool. It is a shortcut. So where the C battery goes. Take our slight glide ability right over here. Oh no, where would I ever find a D battery? How about inside of my head? Oh, of course. Each battery makes a different color of soldier move. I see now. I wasn't entirely sure of what was going on before, but I guess you can just kind of shortcut around here. That's nice. I wonder where this battery could go. Oh, of course. Ah, it's a platforming puzzle. Allow me to jump on your head, please. How could I ever get higher? Wait, do they not line up? Because the copter won't give us extra lift enough to, Oh, are they going to match up over here? Yeah, because the copter definitely won't give us enough lift to not like being that close to the edge. Oh no, I have to do the jump soon, but my hand is petting cat. Oh, I did it one-handed. Oh dear. I had to let go of petting cat for a moment because I panicked. How? Question? How? I cannot glide that far. So that giant sunshine head over there is terrifying. There's a green block. There's a snorkel and goggles. Does that let me go underwater? Oh my god. I didn't know you could do that. You can just... If you stay there, it'll do a froggy crouch. Eventually. No, I don't have a cat in the void. I'm not in the void. I'm in a human host in the corporeal realm. Or at least I am projecting a portion of my consciousness to this mortal planet through a host. So I have no idea how to get over there. I see that there's a lever there, which I assume does something, but that's over there and I'm over here. Do I... Oh my god. What an amazing thought that I just had with my human brain. There you go, shoe. Should you be jumping like that when you're wearing one high heel and nothing else? Well, you see, now she can go outside again. Oh wow, they both gave me the same amount of happy points, which added up to a number of 66, which is kind of a funny number, if you really think about it. That would be so... She's like, I didn't ask you? Famous. Is Chibi-Robo a liar? No, Chibi-Robo is not a liar. I'm sorry, Drake. I'm a lesbian. So, okay, so is it only some of the toys that seem to speak with Japanese syllables, and then others? Why is it not? There we go. Because like Drake Redcrest doesn't sound like he's speaking Japanese, but like Mort and Is it like, is the insinuation there that, like, um, some of these toys are, like, foreign, or, like, imported, whereas some of them are domestic? I feel like I'm probably putting just a lot of thought into a feature that maybe they really, really didn't think that much about. But I'm interested to know what went into the decision to make some of the toys sound one way and then some sound another. I mean, it's an interesting thing to think about, right? But there might just not be an answer. I may need, oh, it still, yeah, it still shows the batteries when they're inserted. I may need Jenny's room ladder before I can do anything else of consequence. We could try talking to Mort again. Mort's always a fun guy. Here, let's turn into the trauma suit, and then when he comes out and tries to be scary, we'll follow him. Oh, no, he doesn't want to talk today. And my mashing the Z button did not cause me to fall over and do a funny haha. Oh, I can climb this. Wow. Though I'm probably not at enough power to do a great adventure up a plant stalk here. Unfortunately, that is. So, this won't take me there anyway. Oops. Jenny, no eating snacks in bed. You'll get crumbs all in terrible places, and it'll give you acne, and that's terrible. I think maybe we need to wait until we've hit another trigger before we talk to Mort again, which is something I'm definitely not entirely sure of, but we've gone into the future in terms of happy points. Keep calling them heart points. I can't remember what game has a mechanic that they call heart points, but I've definitely played one, and that's why that's stuck in my head. I wonder what's on the television. Wow. Truly a masterpiece. Wow, these crayon stains take forever to clean. Is there like a tech to the, so holding it doesn't work, but is there like a rhythm game like element to these, or is it just matching as fast as you can and then it'll go away? Oh, there's a sunshine sticker on one of those. Huh. That probably has some kind of... Oh. Oh, there's a Chibi-Robo. Well, let's grab it. No reason not to, right? So now that we have all of the... or... currently all of the upgrades. Do we start putting our moolah towards charging Chibi-Robo? Because I believe you have to do that using the money. You can't do it with the wall socket because then you bankrupt the Sandersons. Oh no, I will fall so far. That was far enough to take damage? That wasn't. Confusing. Let's lob it in, everyone. No, those are fish food. Maybe we can get all the way back to the kitchen before the day ends and feed the fish. Because we don't have a whole lot of time left in the day now. There's a whole lot up there that I haven't been able to reach yet. I wonder if there's a foyer ladder too. The upstairs portion. Have I actually gone to that spot behind the stairs yet? Doesn't look like it. Get as close as possible. Copter down. I don't know what hitbox I was on just there. This is going to put us at a very low amount of power. But it's okay because we got money and that makes it worth it. Oh, another little housekeeping thing that I forgot to mention. It's not really a huge thing, but I do now have a PayPal linked to this account with the Streamlabs integration. So, cleaning bonus? Ooh. That's getting towards being, you know, professional and stuff. Maybe I should charge. And by that I mean I should definitely charge. But yeah, that's there should be a link to it on the channel page. I'm not asking anyone to donate, but if you were to take a look, if you could maybe check to make sure it's there and that the link actually works, I would appreciate that. Because I had an issue where initially, oh, the flowers I planted are blooming. There's almost time. Almost time for me to rip them out of the ground. Oh, that's okay, Rob. No, I know how to use it. It's a bridge. This is such a silly noise. And I know we were going to feed the fish, but look at all this garbage. Just everywhere. Perhaps we still have time. Pro gamer moves. Only the most pro. Oh, yes. The pro gamer move is falling off. Yes, and I don't want to give them garbage. Oh right, we have an entire frog in our inventory. I had completely forgotten. Just gonna take a quick sip. Yeah, remember we had the little friend that was gonna be eaten by the dinosaur? I think we just bring him outside. For now, let's just kind of get a bird's eye view, see if there's anything notable that we could do in the kitchen at night. There is a bandage. Not quite sure how to reach that, because I don't think the bladder can go past the sink. There's that Chibi-Robo there. And yet more garbage. And there's that Chibi-Robo over there, which we can definitely get with the bridge. Yeah, so unless any, plot hooks spontaneously happen in the next few minutes, we will go do that kitchen stuff during the night. It's kind of interesting when you get to this point in the game, you're going entire days without changing your rank at all. Whereas in the first day, I think you go from 1 million to, you can go as low as, we got to like 200,000 in a single 5-minute starter day. So, my question is, can I move this while it's extended? No. Seems so. But, am I able to swing it while it's extended like that, or does it have to fold back up? Yeah, it has to fold back up. Still think that's just quite a silly sound. I mean, it's definitely reminiscent of what it's trying to evoke, but it's also, I just wanted to use the gun. Yeah, it's a robotic duck. So, that's that's one thing off the... Hop back up on here. Wonderful. Well, what else does this let me reach? I don't think it especially opens up all that much for us. Aside from the fact that we can now go to the table with relative ease. How did we ever end up getting up there? Because that door is closed. Oh right, I think there was a sticker that we shot off, or maybe that was over there. The sticker. I think it was over here by the teapot, which is... Yeah, I think we can just go up here. You know, for a family that's supposed to be, like, dirt poor, well, not dirt poor, but, like, having money troubles, they certainly have, coins in literally every, in, like, literally every drawer that I open. So, they should maybe get, like, a piggy bank or something, and then maybe they could start, organizing those in such a way, but, like, and, like, I know that's not realistic in, like, a real sense. Like, obviously, the change you find in the couch and stuff like that isn't gonna pay your bills, but, like, they've got a considerable amount of change in all of their... Still not quite sure how to get all the way up there. Like a not inconsiderable amount of moolah, as they call it in this game. Sorry if this is at all like nauseating. It's pretty hard to look at, honestly. But it is, as far as I'm aware, the only way to use first-person camera in the game. And the sensitivity is a bit weird. There's nothing that I can climb like a ladder. I wish Sophie could kind of just toss me just all the way up. You know? I could have sworn there was a way to climb up over here, but I suppose not. How much does a jump cost? Oh, not too much. Like half an energy point. We'll be able to make it to the charger over here. Well, not the charger, the wall plug. See, because it's definitely true that we only have about half of the suits you can get, and maybe 2/3 of the tools, but I'm not actually all that sure where to get those, so... Let's not feed the fish garbage. I wonder if there's anyone who wants that whole cookie, or if it's just another thing to give to the fish that makes them happier than the crumbs? Or less happy? I don't know. Do fish like jam? That's a lot of happy points. Does that have, increasing returns? Hi, Sophie. Because I'm pretty, yes, because she just goes like bida bop 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 bida bop bop, right? Is it, like, are they categorizing the toys in some way? Like is Drake Redcrest counted as an alien? Is that what it is? Oh, progress. Oh. What's going on here? Okay, there's an up here. Nothing there. And then an up here. Maybe? Is this a, all-you-can-clean buffet? Oh, I thought that it was gonna have a... a little thingy again, like it did the first time. So I maybe have to copter over to... Pardon me? Oh, I have to... So maybe I have to copter over to this little hanging spice rack thing here instead. Oh no, we're only missing one tool. I'm not sure what it is, but we are only missing one. No, this doesn't progress anywhere. See, a lot of these older games that involve platforming, you can't grab onto the ladder while you are in the air. Oh my. This is quite a mess. There's only one robo who can fit down here to clean up all of this gook. I'm wondering where this is even coming from. We don't need the moolah, we just, well, we do to make, is there like a, I can't use the lookup function here. So, this is like, I guess, the spot you go when you want to just grind out a ton of stains. Oh dear, I completely forgot that cleaning stains takes that much. There you go. Where is the nearest plug? It is the one that is on this thing over there. I'm not sure if we have enough energy to make it. Oh, well, if we jump around for no real reason, then I don't know, but... Actually, it's kind of deceiving, because a lot of the active tasks, like cleaning and using the copter and stuff, take a lot of energy, but walking and jumping and stuff don't honestly take all that much. So as soon as you hit that red zone, your sort of first instinct is to say, oh dear, we're never going to make it, even though there's definitely a lot of leeway with that. I think that 30 power is probably enough to get you to a charge spot from probably most places in the house. If I had to guess, I mean, if I can get all the way from over there to... Okay, so, like, that's obviously not the way up. I don't see anything that's particularly climbable. You know, like, if I could get up to the top of the fridge, maybe. I'm not sure. If any of you watching are super pros at Chibi-Robo, then please feel free to let me know how to get to some of these harder to reach places and all that. going on over here? Oh yeah, they just kind of hide out at night because, yeah, because the family is around. Oh dear. I've got quite the tickle in my throat today. I may not have drank enough water. That might have to do with it. I'm not entirely sure. It may just be the turning of the seasons. Is there anything we can do in Jenny's room right now? I think we'll just go. Well, we unlocked a bridge here as well, right? So, let's see if we can maybe use the living room bridge to some effect. There are 2 more frog rings. There is a very big ladder here. Yeah, it says new. Okay, so let's take the ladder. The ladder should be right there. This is going to run into something. Oh yeah, there's the TV. The ladder, Chibi-Robo. See, because we pulled it all that way and it only cost us like 5 energy, maybe? Chibi-Robo, the ladder. Chibi-Robo, your beans. And then we'll check to see if it can go up any further than it already is. No, it cannot. Wait, but then how do we get up that extra climb there? Because if you noticed, this puts us up to... Oh, I see how to get in there now. Can I just hop up there from here? Oh. Is that a... It's a Chibi-Robo jump. Yeah, see? We just caused vandalism. But you see, it's for the sake of Jenny's happiness, which means it's okay. Honestly, though, the way that Jenny, like, ominously just counts down the number of frog rings when you give her one is kind of a power move, honestly. She's like, here, there are 5 more. Take your happy points and go. I don't know, Jenny seems sweet. She's a cool little gal. Oh, can I like just... Oh no. If I push it over, can I just jump from there? It looks like it might be a hoppable amount of height. Or as I said earlier, a Chibi-Robo-able jump. Kind of wondering what the last tool is. I think I have a vague recollection of basically everything we have to this point. But, I mean, honestly, a lot of them I didn't remember until we got them. Like the squirter and the spoon. The spoon I remembered that we could get when I found the things buried in the backyard. I'm very confused trying to figure out why Jenny isn't taking the frog rings lately. Yeah, see, it won't go any further than that. But, oh, I'm so glad that worked. And you know, something very interesting, I was about to actually point that out, but I guess the game's doing it for me. It almost looks as if you could go over here. I was going to say these pins look awfully ladder-like. The game stole my commentary. That's why these old games are just the worst. They take all of your opportunities for commentary. By being so well documented. And is this something I can pull or just climb? Because, you know, I've definitely been handheld this whole way through. I definitely know exactly where I'm going and what to do for everything. Like, I definitely didn't say maybe 20 minutes ago that I don't remember even what we're supposed to be doing. I definitely never said that. Oh, this is such a tiny walkway. I fear for this tiny Chibi-Robo's life. The Chibi-Robo does not fear anything. Chibi-Robo fears not God. Is this just like an entirely decorative thing here? There's like no functional anything. I mean, I guess we've gotten every item in this room now. I guess we've officially completed a room now. If we want to call that completion, because technically, like, you know, I think everything that we haven't reached yet is stuff that either respawns or is in some way renewable. Like these heart boxes come back every day, so I wouldn't say that these count for completion, and the coins as well. Oh, if I break this though, I can't hop back up there. Can I hop back up there with it there? Oh, yeah, because I gotta get that chibi door. I guess that is something that counts towards completion as well. 6 out of 9. Hey, nice. No, it's really gonna do this to me. No, that is terrible. So I'm just gonna adjust my seating a tad. That was, well, that was mildly upsetting, but, I mean, we know how exactly to get up there, and we have, you know, sort of a direct line to there. Or do we still need like 100 or so more happy points to hit rank 8? I don't know how a child would be expected to grind out enough happy points to hit. Excuse me. Why are you reset? Was it in a spot that... Because it wasn't reset for like... for the longest time, because we haven't used it in like a while now, and it was still up to height there. So it's odd that it was just suddenly reset. Maybe there's some see, now she just does this, and she says, hey, maybe we should have like a sleepover party, and that'd be like neat. But now she doesn't let me gift her. Yes, okay, here we go. Please. Thank you, Jenny. Did I just not have any previously? I must have just not had any, maybe. See, yeah, the sort of ominous, just X more. I wonder if I can make Sunshine mad enough to just, like, have a fight to the death. Could you imagine having a fight to the death with a teddy bear? Because, just saying, Drake Redcrest will destroy a teddy bear if it poses a threat to the safety of the Sanderson family. And I mean, based on that, like, flashback we saw of the terrifying face on Sunshine, I think it's safe to say that Sunshine may pose a threat to the Sanderson family. Let's do a quick charge up. And we can probably go that way this time, because that's probably a more direct route. I believe it was in the, it was one of the flashbacks. We haven't actually seen Sunshine out of Jenny's hands yet in the present time. I think it might have been the aliens flashback. And they're just like out of the corner of one of the frames. It showed Sunshine, but Sunshine looked very angry. I can't recall if that was exactly it, but it was one of the flashback little sort of sepia tone cutscenes. I don't know if I pointed it out at the time because I was kind of trying to be a little. Oh, that's a lot of gunk. I was trying to be a little coy about it, but I've since tried to reference it, so I think it was a poor idea to try and be coy about it at the time because I think no one really noticed it. What is with all this gunk up at the top here? That wasn't there at night, was it? Maybe I was completely just laser focused on the objective, but I don't remember these being here. Chibi door, go in the door and get some money. Okay, now, that's 7 out of 9. Where are the other ones? Oh, they don't show up on the map. Okay. So we have to kind of find them with our own eyes. There's one, which we can get to the same way we got to this one. And I'm not entirely sure where the other one is. Maybe we'll be able to see the other one from over there. Perhaps. See now, Chibi-Robo 2.0 probably has the ability to grab ledges while, ledges and ladders while coptering, because obviously they're never going to be satisfied with one, you know, super intelligent household robot child. They must innovate. I don't know if I ever realized previously playing this game that you can just use the blaster to destroy the heart boxes without having to, because I remember always avoiding that box specifically that was on the chair, because then I'd have to go back down and then climb up again. As a child, I struggled a lot with pretty simple game mechanics sometimes. Cleaning up after this large, slovenly man. Oh, now I need to jump. What if I talk to him? Do I have anything he wants? So I guess, like, it certainly seems like it. Because the only person in this house who isn't a slob is only a Sanderson by marriage. spilled water? I wonder that plant, is that what's dropped in the water? What if Chibi-Robo had a Chibi-Copter rail shooter section? I think that'd be pretty cool. But instead, Chibi-Robo is a pacifist. He does not simply destroy other toys. But yeah, I sort of mentioned it briefly in probably the first stream, but like the fact that Chibi-Robo has such like there's the way that the walk cycle sort of has 3 separate animations. Like there's the just moving the feet, the swinging the arms a little bit, and then the full tilt, right? But yeah, I especially like obviously a lot of games have the walk and the run, right? But this little, like, it's actually kind of hard to even reach that speed, is like this one here. Just like, and it's so cute, like look at it, just like a little sort of hopping, not hopping, like just a bouncing sort of block. It's just, I feel like it gives the character a lot of characterization despite the character being, you know, nonverbal. I think they do a really good job in this game of giving Chibi-Robo character without having to give the character any dialogue. Even in just, I mean, obviously, when you give the player choices, you should only give the player choices when it is a choice that is not, what's the word? Is diegetic the word? I'm not sure. Like, something that you shouldn't give a character a choice, or you shouldn't give a player a choice that the character would never struggle with. Like, if a character would never kill someone, then there shouldn't be a choice in the game where you play as that character that's like, should you kill this person? Right? And so, like, the fact that Chibi-Robo has, you know, some things there are choices, and some things are just, they just happen to Chibi-Robo. Because, and I think that's, you know, like, it's implicit characterization, and I think implicit characterization is kind of, it's a really cool storytelling technique, and I think it sometimes gets, overlooked in some cases. Like, there's definitely, like, it's definitely not, an entire, like, you know, end-all be-all method of characterizing, but when you have to make your character tell the audience everything about them, it sort of, at the best it reads like a monologue, and at the worst it just reads as like, you know, sort of cobbled together. So I think, yeah, I like implicit characterization a lot, and it, there are definitely, a lot of benefits to it, in my opinion, in storytelling. And I mean, obviously, having something happen to your character is how you make a story. So, like, you're kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone. You're creating narrative while also giving characterization to your character, because most people don't want to just read, you know, like a 40-page character backstory. And yeah, that's my little sort of tangent on implicit characterization versus explicit characterization. Not that I don't like explicit characterization. Like, obviously, you know, narrative-based games are popular for a reason, because people like to relate to characters and all that kind of stuff. Um, but at the same time, it's sort of like, just trying to find that last door. There's a balance, is what I'm trying to say. In a very roundabout way, I'm trying to say there's a balance between implicit and explicit characterizing, and sometimes storytellers fail to strike that balance just quite right. I cannot imagine where the last door was. Well, sure we'll stumble upon it at some point. Let's just go to the foyer for now. Sorry for that little tangent. I'm sort of in an interesting brain space today. Just the way that the day has gone is a little. Oh, we're already at 7 and 11 here. That's pretty nice. There's a frog ring. Is that in the... No, I think that's the one up at the waterfall, if I had to assume. Because there's no way that's in the trellis thing there. Or the... I don't know what you'd call it. It's a trellis when it's on the side of a building. Right now I'm just trying to... Oh dear. Right now I'm just sort of trying to clean up the collectibles and stuff that we know of that we can't, or that we haven't previously gotten. And also just kind of grind up some happy points while we're doing it. Because, you know, we do want to get to Super Chibi-Robo one day. But, I've also just kind of been looking around for anywhere they might have put the code for that briefcase under the bed in this room, because that, I believe opening the briefcase allows us to platform up and get onto the bed, which will give us access to that second windowsill, which I mentioned a little bit at the beginning of the stream. But at this precise moment, don't move so much. Yeah, no, that's not happening from here. We can get over there, but we can't get. Oh yeah, we can get up there because that's how we got over previously. I don't imagine there's anything inside that. I guess that's a chandelier? I don't know, it might just be mounted lights on the ceiling, I don't know. I believe chandeliers have to be free hanging to count. That is such an odd house design. Like, let's just put a huge skylight in there. We also have to somehow figure out how to get past the baby bird to get to the eaves trough. Because there's a bunch of stuff up on the eaves trough. I think there's one of the building blocks, maybe a crayon, at least one chibi door. But yeah, I've in my vague moving through pages on the wiki, I discovered that there's definitely some sort of There's one of two things that the bird can want. You could either, I think you either wake it up or give it water or something along those lines. I imagine there's probably two different ones, like two different instances of the bird where I think we do still have the frog. You're absolutely right. I keep forgetting because it's just an inventory item. Let's see. I'm wondering, is this a thing that we shoot at? Do we gun this? Is this a violence? I think that was a miss, but I'm not sure. I'm so bad at aiming with a control stick. Oh, and the aiming is inverted too, so, like, I'm not used to that. I don't really play games where that kind of thing is, the standard. So. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. And sometimes it just drifts a lot when you touch the joystick, so... No, it doesn't seem that is what that does. Well, I don't think we have time to get all the way outside for nightfall. So, anybody have any numbers to guess here? Oh, never mind. You actually just have to know the code, and then it just gives you the option. So yeah, I guess starting off this night, we'll do the frog finally. Let it jump free. Well, I guess we've gotten enough happy points because it doesn't change if we don't go up. Telly certainly did say no brute forcing law. Okay, so like, is Chibi-Robo... Oh, we got 30 this time. That's so good. So is Chibi-Robo getting more and more batteries over time? Or is Chibi-Robo getting a better battery every time? Because if that's the case, could we not then, I don't know, could we not then, like, in some way use those batteries to help out Giga-Robo? But then if we're just getting, like, really, really tiny batteries added onto our main battery, like, there's not much we can do with that. It's like, because I'm imagining it like a battery that has a certain number of cells, and then they're just, like, adding single cells onto it over and over again. Which is honestly, like, an odd... I mean, I understand the narrative idea behind it, but... Oh, so are these, I guess the placements of these encounters is not random, because this is where we fought them last, so... There she is. I guess we should put on the, One of Us suit. Wonder how many happy points we'll get for reuniting frogs. Oh, wow, they are a very good, very healthy couple. I like how Chibi-Robo looks up. You're alive now. To bits. Oh dear. Aren't vaguely abusive street relationships in media so relatable? So yeah, I knew they were gonna give us happy points at the end of that. Like, what about that was happy? That was one yike. Not plural yikes, just one single yike. So, what I'm wondering is, there are 8 doors. Does that mean there are 4 up on the eaves there? There's one there. Oh yeah, there's the white block. Okay, no crayon, just the white block. And, see, I'm not even touching anything right now. It's just continuing to go. But yeah, in order to get up there, we have to get past that baby bird. Which means you have to figure out what the baby bird wants. And I know it's not Funky Sweat. I don't have anything that makes noise. Kind of want to look up where to find the rest of the... I'm not sure. I just still have it in the tube. Like, I don't know. It's just still there. Oh yeah, look at sunshine on the back of this squirter. That's a little disconcerting. That's not even the same as the one that I saw in the cutscene. That's actually milder. Sorry, my voice is just completely crackling today. Just very much. Just a little sip. I believe it is getting towards time where I'm going to have to go, so this will probably be the last night cycle that we do for this stream. I will probably try to look up between last stream and this, or between this stream and next stream, some of the ways to get certain things, just because I don't want to be looking that up on stream and just kind of sitting there with nothing happening on the screen. I don't want to know what justice is in Drake Redcrest's eyes, because I have a feeling it might be a euphemism. Are you practicing dancing? Yeah, because at this point I've pretty much, done all I can figure out, as far as, maybe if we go to the basement, we can find something out. But, yeah, for the most part I can't entirely think of anything else that's available to us right now, or that I'm aware of that we can do. I think we could go gamble with the strange and vaguely racially insensitive character over here. Yeah, exactly, the racist character in the basement. Yeah, let's do a gambling. Yeah, sure, let's cleanse our soul. Oh, only 10. Entrapment is illegal. Okay, I think the fact that they chose to use, like, flamenco guitar for this makes it even more racist. Because, like, is this character meant to be South American? Or, like, Middle Eastern? Or what? Because, like... Yeah, she's kind of the worst. She's just entirely a charlatan. And not, like, the good kind. It is catchy music, and that kind of makes it worse. Alright, chat, which eye is she gonna open? Open or closed? What are we saying? Maybe. That's a very good answer. Unfortunately, that's not available to us. We're gonna say no. We got one no. Okay, let's go with no. How do you know what I said using my sign when I didn't make a sound? So we get to the part where she flutters her eyelids a bunch and then... Wow, it did remain closed. Well, seems my wife's noble intentions have birthed a miracle. So it doubles whatever money you put in when you get it correct, which I'm pretty sure is literally just 50-50. This is not part of the plan. What is this? Oh. Yeah, so that's the... Because I was previously talking about maybe trying to save ScumNat, but basically we could get Giga-Robo up, I think, if we just kept, you know, doubling our money. We'd get to... We'd only need, like, 5 correct guesses? Because to get, like, to get one more, if we bet all that we could, if we got that right, we'd get almost 10,000. And then almost 20, and then almost 40. So that's 3, right? and then 2 more would get to almost 80, and then almost 160, which would probably at that point be like 150. Hello? Okay, it seems I have to go now. So I'm gonna put the plug in the wall, do a little save. We have, looks like almost 2/3 of the night left this time. I would have liked to end it on the end of the day cycle, as we normally do, but circumstances are a little off today. Just today I've been, things have just gone a bit odd today for me, so we're just going to have to end it here. Thank you all for coming. I'm going to just really quickly pull up that art from the beginning. Just in case anyone didn't see it at the beginning of the stream, we've got a couple of lovely arts here from Duke of Ash on Twitter. One of them is going to be put onto a stream starting soon / be right back kind of screen for, so I'm not just sitting here with a black screen when I start the stream. And then it'll also be used for Discord overlay chat when if I do a collab with anyone. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming out and watching. It was nice talking with you, and I have a few days off this week that I probably will be able to stream. I know streams besides Sunday haven't really been happening recently, but I'm going to try this week to do a couple more streams maybe. I'll try to update in advance of those, but until then, I will see you at the next stream, and don't forget about it.